Okay, we're going to start. We have 16 people connected already, and it's 3:04, so we're going to start. Welcome back to another Thursday webinar. Today we're going to repeat the Screencastify workshop we delivered last Thursday with a little plus. We're going to share some more resources at the end. But we got so many people interested in keep learning about this, or people that were not able to attend that wanted to receive this, and so that we're doing it again. Again, I'm gonna show you some extra resources at the end of the session. So just for you to know. This is the link to the presentation. You can access and keep this presentation with you by clicking on, typing this into your web address. You know that this is case sensitive, so make sure you put the capital letters where you need them. So, there we go. I don't know how many of you have used Screencastify before. I would like to, so I'm gonna put a poll there. If you could please answer. So people still answering. Wait, let's wait a little longer. 6, 11. Okay, it seems like we have half the crowd have used it before, a little less than half the crowd, the other haven't. So we're gonna learn and share more resources for everyone. So the first thing I wanted to share with you, and it's something that is pretty interesting, is the fact that Screencastify, as many companies around the world, have opened their products for teachers around the world that are going and working with distance learning. So we're getting the unlimited access for free until April 30th. For now, let's see how that evolves. But for now, it's until April 30th. I'm going to show you how to do it. How is that you can activate the unlimited access to your Screencastify account. Since I have it already with my school account, I'm going to use a different account for this one. And what you need to do is you need to go to this URL. Again, this is a shortened URL, so just copy and paste this URL into your browser, and you're gonna get to this page here. And there is a code which is cast_COVID that you need to type here where it says redeem coupon. Cast_COVID. A couple of letters, okay? And it's just activate your license. It's very straightforward. Once you're done with this, once you activate your license, that's it. It's attached to your account, to your Amazon account, if you did it with that one. And you have all the benefits of the unlimited account. What does it gives you? It gives you the option to make longer videos, because the free version gives you only 5-minute videos. Gives you the option to also use the video editor, which is very nice, a very nice tool that they have, and this code will enable that for you. Something else that I want to go over is how to install the Screencastify Chrome extension. And you don't have to do it again. If you have it already, it's okay. You don't have to install it again. It will grab this unlimited benefits because it's attached to your account. I am going to demonstrate how to do it But again, if you have it already, you do not need to do it again. So we're going to screencastify.com. Yes. And from here, you just need to find the blue button that says add to Chrome. Again, some teachers thought last week that they had to uninstall their Chrome extension to reinstall it with the unlimited version. That's not needed. I'm doing it just to demonstrate how to do it. That's it. So I'm gonna add it to my Chrome, add the extension. It will download a little installer and it will install it on its own. You don't have to do anything else just by tapping on that one. Once you have this orange arrow here in your bar, you have the extension and it's ready for you to activate it with your account. So you click there, you wanted to make sure to sign it with Google, and if you have these turned on at this point, it's very handy because this will make Screencastify create a folder inside your Google Drive and save all your videos, all your projects right into your Google Drive. You don't even have to think about it. It will just do it for you. So that's something I really love. I'm gonna click sign in with Google. Of course, you have to give all the permissions, all the access. Set permissions for my camera and my microphone, my drawing tools, allow. And hooray, we're ready to start screencasting, just like that. So, how is that we start creating our videos? Always from this little icon here, from the little extension icon. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Here we go. So now, how do we create and edit videos with Screencastify? You begin creating your videos by clicking on this little icon here, okay? And there are different types of, there are 3 different types of screencasts that you can do. But before we go there, I want you to take a look at this little gear that it's the settings for Screencastify. We're doing videos, we're making videos that are mainly to be shared online. And this resolution is really high. The internet is not the fastest these days. And if we're gonna post these videos into CISO's max resolution, or the recommended, is 360. So you want to lower that number. And if you're doing it for PowerSchool or to share with your students, you don't want a video that will take forever to upload or to process or for your students to load it. So you want to change this number. This is a very high resolution. CISO recommends 360. And for web sharing, I would say that's a good number, 480 max. Do not go higher than that if you want something that loads and be able to share it and quickly. If you want a better product, of course you can go for the higher resolution. But I'm gonna keep it to this, that it's the one that CISO recommends, okay? Now, there are different kinds of screencasts that we can make. I'm gonna talk about this one first, the webcam only, okay? The webcam is your computer's camera, okay? And you can turn on or off the microphone, and you know it's working because this little green bar goes up and down. You know my microphone is working there. If I had an external microphone plugged into my computer, I could select it from here. But right now, it's just my built-in microphone. The camera here, your computer camera, if you have your Mac from school, it's the FaceTime HD camera. That's the one that comes with the computer, okay? Now, if you happen to have, because some teachers do, happen to have your document camera at home, If you have it plugged into your computer and turned on, you will be able to select your document camera also from here. So if you are demonstrating how to do something on paper, recording that with your document camera, you can do that straight in Screencastify just by selecting the right camera. So I'm gonna hit record and I'm gonna show you how this webcam only choice works. And this is, when you choose the webcam only, that's what you get. Just the webcam looking at you, and that's all you have on your screen. This video has a control bar on the bottom part of the screen. And here you can pause your video recording. Let's say, oh goodness, my hair is a mess. So I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna put my hair in place, make sure I look pretty, and then resume. Boom, we're ready to continue with your video. Let's say you're done with it. It is perfect. You hit stop, and there you go. Another window will open, and it's already processing my video. It is already saving it to Google Drive. And it's just like that. I don't even have to think about how to upload it or where to save it. It's doing it for me. Takes a little while, and after that, this window allows you to trim the beginning and the end of your recording. Show you in no time, as soon as this finishes processing. Okay, so you can see this little scissor icon here. If you drag the scissor to the right, can only, that's what you trim the beginning of your video. And if you take a look at the end of this bar and you drag the scissors to the left with your video. Oh goodness, what a face. So there you can just save trim, and you just cut the beginning and the end of your video. Don't show me this again. Trim, and it looks like I'm in pain, but I'm not, believe me. It's just the video. Okay, so this is saving to my Google Drive. Again, the previous version was replaced by this new one with the beginning and end trimmed. What is the other choice I have here? If I go back to my little arrow here, and I'm gonna start another screencast, this time I'm gonna use my desktop. I could choose to do only one of my Chrome tabs, and that's this choice here. I'm gonna go for the whole desktop. Again, I can get my microphone checked right here. I can choose to embed the webcam or not. You have seen those videos in which you can see the screen of the speaker, but you also see a little camera showing up, shooting at the speaker on your screen. This is this choice here. I'm gonna embed the webcam so you know what it looks like or how it looks like. And then my FaceTime camera that I need to select. It also has this show more options. And when I click there, I have the ability to turn on or off my countdown, which I think it's better to have on. Also to show my drawing tools, which are very interesting. I'm gonna show you how they work. I'm gonna record it. And this is the embedded camera I was talking about. I'm gonna choose my entire screen and share my countdown. And this is the webcam I was telling you about. This is the embedded webcam, which I can move around the screen depending on what I want, where I wanted to show. And then these are my drawing tools. Remember one of the more options, show more options, where the drawing tools, these are the drawing tools. From here, you can just pause your recording here again. You click on the pause, you pause your recording, you can restart recording, erase whatever you did and restart again. End your recording, done, or resume your recording from here. You also have this mouse pointer, and it has 3 different options here. The first one, that is the default one, is this one, that wherever you click, that red circle will show. So you can actually point at your students, okay, take a look at this, right? So that's very interesting. Another choice here is this one here, which is the focus mouse. If I click, you can see now a light spot that is following my mouse everywhere I go. So if you want to show instructions to your students or want them to pay attention to one area of the screen, this is what you want to use. And you can combine both of them. Yes, follow the light, but also click on this area of the screen, right? I'm gonna turn off the focus mode. And then I also have the pen. Now, this pen can change colors, yes, but it cannot change how the line looks like. That's a question I got this week. No, you cannot make this a thicker line. That's what we have. But you can change colors, which is nice as well. And you have eraser. You can choose to erase one little line at a time or clear the whole screen with this square. And this little camera here that will allow you to turn off or on your embedded camera. Maybe you want to start with your face there, kind of to show your students or to talk to your students and kind of connect with them. But then you want them to focus on what you're showing on the screen. So you want to turn off your camera, make sure they are paying attention to the instructions you're giving, and then turn on your camera again to finish your recording, okay? Now, this camera can also be enlarged a little. Not a lot, but a little bigger también, it also. I'm done with this. So I'm gonna click, turn on, stop my recording. And again, another window will open for me. It is already saved into my Google Drive. And it's processing my video, okay? That will take a little while until this is saved. And once this has been processed, I can open the editor window here, okay? How do I access my editor? You can access it in two ways. From this screen where you just recorded a video and you can just click here and open the editor, or from the little extension icon here on the top, you click there, and you have these three lines, this little menu on the left side where you can find your editor right here, okay? Two ways in which you can access your editor. I'm gonna open in editor. I'm getting the message that my internet is not very stable right now, so please forgive me if you have problems hearing. Okay, well, this is opening or processing. I'm gonna open this one in the editor because this is a lot shorter and lighter than the other one. There we go. Okay, this is the first video I made, and of course it was been already processed. So I'm gonna show you with this one how this editor works, okay? So the first thing I wanna show you is the toolbar. It's right here. Remember this little icon, the scissors, and the first window we have after we record our video, this will allow you to trim the ends of the video. But on this editor, it can help you cut your video into pieces. So if I click let's say, if you can see my mouse right here in the timeline, I'm gonna click on it and then I'm gonna move it up. And you can see I left a gray line on my video. So then when I click on the scissors, it got split in two, right? Let's say I want to remove this part of my video. So I need to cut here. Again, find where you want to cut it, click on it, you leave the line there, and then you click on the scissors, and now you have 3 pieces of video, yes? 3 segments. Now, these segments, you can move around, and you can change the place, the order of them. That's something you can do. What else you can do? You can just click on one and click on the little trash can if you need to delete one piece of it, right? What else do we have? We also have this icon here, which is the crop icon. And just like with photos or any other image, you click on it, you drag the piece you want to keep. This is what I want to keep, and then you click on done. That means that for all this segment, I have only that piece of the screen, okay? Not happy with this, I want to undo. I have my undo arrow right here is the first choice on my toolbar. I click there, undo, and it's complete again. One more thing we have is the text feature here, add text. And you know how this works. You click, you type, oops, you type your message, your title, whatever, then you highlight, and these formatting tools you know by heart. So I'm not gonna spend too much time doing this. You can change the size, you can change the color, you can change the background color for your text. You can center it or justify it. You can put it on the top, on the bottom of the screen. So few ways in which you can add a title or some written message to your video. Now, what else do you have? Let's say you have 2 types of 2 videos. You record this one only with your webcam, and then you did another one with your recording your desktop, like the one we created before. These are all saved to your Google Drive. How do I bring more content to this video to combine both videos together? With this blue plus icon on the right side. You click there, and of course from here you can upload a video if you did it with QuickTime and it's stored on your computer, or with your visualizer because you did it with your DocuCam and it's stored on your computer, or you can add it from Google Drive. So you have both choices. I have that question already also during this week. What happened if I did it with QuickTime? You can upload your QuickTime video to your editor as well. So I'm gonna go for my Google Drive. And as I mentioned, when I sign in with my Amazon account, I am allowing Screencastify to create a folder within my Google Drive where all my projects will go. So I'm gonna double click there, and I am going to find, my video, I'm gonna just pick this one. So you can see this is the one I just made, and this is a previous one, and I made, oh, Miss Julie, that's our meeting. So yeah, so you can add and combine both videos are now part of one. Again, you can take only pieces of the video, right? You can erase other pieces, and yeah, you can combine your videos. You can have the videos that you recorded with your webcam or with your document camera, all in one project. Let's say I am done with this. I have 2 choices. I can download my video as an MP4 or save it to Google Drive. If you're going to share this with anyone, no matter if it's on CISO or PowerSchool or an email or any way, you want to save it to your Google Drive. It's already in the cloud. You spare the time of downloading and uploading again. So I'm going to just go to Google Drive. I'm going to name it. Okay. And I'm going to save it. Processing. And it's getting my link ready for sharing. Okay, and right from here, you can share it. You don't even have to go to your Google Drive again. From here, you hit share. From here, you can check your permissions depending on how or where, or who you want them to see it. I'm gonna go to advanced. Let's say you wanna say, share it with your, in your CISO for your students and parents. You wanna change this to anyone with the link can see or can view. If you want only specific people, that will depend. The permissions you grant here will depend on who your audience is. So please keep that in mind. If you are sharing with someone from Roosevelt that have an account and be able to sign in to access it, or someone from outside the school that only with a link, it will work, right? So I'm gonna save. And then I can just copy the shareable link from here with the right permissions. So that is how you make and edit your videos with, and how you share also your videos with Screencastify. Hope that was clear. And if not, I promised I was going to add something at the end. These are some resources for you. If you want to learn more or you want to go at your own pace, this screencast, Master the Screencast, is a 1 hour, very detailed certification course. In 1 hour, you really master the screencast and you get your fancy badge to add to your email signature if you wish. What else do you have? From this page here, screencastify.com, you remember we visited this to install our extension. Well, from screencastify.com, I want you to take a look at this tab here where it says for schools with a beautiful red apple. There you can get an overview, courses, which is very interesting. They already have, this is the one I'm recommending for you to learn. But this one gives you the little extra to combine it with Google Apps and with actual lesson planning. Okay, what else do you have? You also have this one here. I got the question from someone in what if I want my students to do it, to use it? Well, this is a 10-minute course and it's tiny short videos, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. In 10 minutes, the kids will know, master what they need to know to use a screencast at their student level and be able to share and to submit and share with you their learning. So that's a very interesting or handy resource for teachers, especially in the upper grades, to have the kids produce their own screencasts now that we have them in their houses and we cannot teach them, right, face to face. What else I want to show you? This one here with the little light bulb, resources. And here in resources, if you scroll down, yes, you have the beginners, the starter to learn how to use it. But this part here is the one I wanted to show you. Mr. Plotsky last week shared the link to this one. I don't know how many of you actually paid attention to that link or noticed it, but this is a very handy resource. It has 50 ways to use a Screencastify, and which is beautiful is that each one of them have a video. It's linked to a video that demonstrates how to use it and how to put it in place. So I think it's really, really interesting. You can get tons of ideas. This distance learning, teaching and learning is new to all of us. So there's not enough learning. So this is a very interesting resource for you to use. This is the Genius one I already showed you before. This is a 45-minute certification course. Also to learn how to use it in the classroom with ideas and how to plan and implement lessons, create learning experiences, provide feedback, and many other choices, options there to take advantage of. And this is another one in which you can combine Screencastify with Google Apps. Remember, we are Google School, so our students have access to many of the Google apps already. So we should take advantage of those. So I invite you to take a look at these resources. Each slide here has a video with instructions, very interesting, very easy to follow. So make sure you take a look, and I'm sure you're gonna get some good ideas from them. Well, that was it for this week. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you learned something. You know that you can reach out for questions or for more instructions or ideas on how to use these resources. And please let me know if you are interested in learning something, something else, or to include it in our webinars for next week.
Carla, there was a question from Claudia saying, how heavy are these videos? Is it worth it to export it as an MP4 and then make it smaller in Miro Converter?
Well, which videos? The videos you create with Screencastify, because those videos, remember I mentioned at the beginning of the session, you have the ability to shrink, to limit the resolution. So it mainly depends on what your audience is and what's the purpose of this video. If you want to share it online, or you don't want to do it too heavy, because then it's a pain to upload or download, and then it's a pain for the person that has to load and watch it. It's going to be slow. So if it's to share on the web, limit your resolution to a lower number. If it's for CISO, I'm telling you, they are recommending 360. If it's for web sharing, I wouldn't go higher than these numbers. Now, if you are making a project that you want for a different purpose, like it's a portfolio or something that you want to show a better quality, then yes, for sure, you can go for the higher. It is going to be heavy, it is going to be slower, but it depends on what the purpose of the video is. Hope that answers the question.
So.
Any other question?
That's it. I think we got the rest of them covered in the chat, but if anyone wants to ask you questions, I'm sure they know how to reach out to either you or myself, and we'd be happy to answer any questions after the fact. This will be posted on the YouTube channel, so if you want to go back or share it or anything like that, tomorrow we should have it up and live, and we'll be able to you can watch as many times as you want.
Yes, we made sure it's recorded this time. Last time we had a problem with the recording. So this time should be available in the YouTube channel probably tomorrow.
Cool.
Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys for stopping by, and make sure you check our webinars for next week. Okay?
Thanks, everyone.